Brand new from Blanco, Unruly, off his tape as well. And yeah, me and this person, he just stepped in the building as well. And we was talking about Blanco and how much we just appreciate his music, man, honestly. He's from East London. Yeah, he's been making some waves. Let's just say the TikTok has been blowing up. Everything's just blowing up right now. New artist on the scene. He's making a name for himself. And I would like to say this would probably be the most memorable interview for you. Yes, I'm bigging up my chest. Prinz is in the studio. How you feeling, bro?
Yo, man, I'm feeling good. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Where do we start with you? I think let's start from the very beginning.
Yeah.
What was life like for you growing up in East London before music?
You know what, like, it was different. I was more of like, I wanted to be like a footballer type thing. Music, like, I always wanted to do music, but I looked at it as like a myth. I was like, nah, this ain't gonna happen. It's gonna be football or uni or something like that.
Yeah.
So
was you good at football?
You know what? I was good at it.
Yeah?
I was good at it. Yeah.
I like the fact that you're honest with yourself. Yeah?
Yeah,
You was good. What position?
Left wing.
Oh, so you must have had speed.
The pace,
Yeah, you must have had speed. Did you have tricks
skills
as well?
Yeah, little skills here.
Step
and
over.
there. Yeah.
Drop the shoulder.
Yeah, of course. Man. Yeah, man. That's and then I got the little injury, classic story. You know what I mean?
I feel like everyone that steps into music has the same injury. What is it with our knees, eh? What is it with our knees?
I don't know, man.
But yeah, it was good for a time being.
Yeah.
So that happened. Did you go uni eventually?
Nah.
Didn't go to uni. Went straight into music.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because like, I'm still in college. So yeah.
There you go. There you go. Is that still part? Is that at some point going to be part of the plans, or are you just going to focus on music straight?
Right now, what I'll do is probably I'm gonna like take a little gap year, figure myself out, and then see from there. Obviously, if I need it, like. Yeah, because I don't want anything that will distract me and stop me from like the speed I'm going at right now.
And if you was to go to uni, what would you do? What would you take?
Just like either like something in media or like IT, because I'm good with like tech. So yeah, something like that. But I think media complements what I'm doing a lot more. So it's like, and it's skills as well. So yeah.
Let's go into your first single, Peter Pan. That being released. How has that kind of changed your life now in terms of just the attention that you get, how you look at music? What has Peter Pan kind of done for you?
You know what, like, I made Peter Pan the second I left because I changed colleges. So the second I left my old college, I made Peter Pan. Okay. So like, it was in between the transition between schools. So the second I dropped Peter Pan, I arrived at school and everyone was like going crazy, like, yo. So like, yeah, man. Yeah. It was mad. It was a mad time period. It was my first banger, so I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah. Were you shocked at how well received it was? Because it was Peter Pan just one of those ones. Yeah, I'm just gonna try a thing.
Yeah, like,
and just put it out there, and whoever likes it, likes it.
The sample was just. I had the beat lying around in my YouTube, and I was like, this sample's good. Yeah. And no one's used the beat, so I was like, okay, you know what? Let me cook up something real quick. So yeah, like. I just decided to drop it, and the feedback was actually sick. I was like, yo, people actually rating this. Like, that was nice.
Yeah. Has anyone like from the scene kind of reached out to you? Like any like the A1&J1s?
So like, I mean, for Highs and Lows, we have like a remix, and it's featuring A1&J1 on it.
Wait, is that exclusive?
It's out, yeah.
Like, it's out already. I thought you just gave me an exclusive.
No, it's out. Like we did it like literally like last week. So.
That's very fresh.
Yeah, literally.
And how come that was the one that they wanted to jump on? Was it just like from your take on it? They just loved
it's
it?
Like the way like just everyone saw it is that like I'm the new version of what they were. Do you get it? So like it's like a thing where like I'm collabing with someone I'm very similar with. Yeah. In a way. So like it just made sense as well, like in terms of collaboration and who would be on the song. It was just like a no-brainer type of thing. So yeah.
Speaking of highs and lows, because we're gonna play that next. When you first listened to it and you sampled it, what was it that you liked about the take on it, the beat on it? What was it that you liked that really thought like, okay, you know what, I want to do my version of this? But before that point, you obviously listened to it and you was like, you know what, this is really good. What about Highs and Lows originally did you like about it?
Like, it's just like, it's one of them songs like it works in any condition. Like you can play it during summer, winter, autumn, like spring, and like the lyrics are like relatable to everyone. It doesn't matter who you are, like the lyrics are related to you. And I'd rather make like music that relates to everyone than music that relates to like one particular type of thing, because I get like a more wide audience of people who, and anyone can listen to it. Like a kid can listen to it and an adult can listen to it. So it's just like universal and it's timeless. I can see it being played in like 10 years type of thing. So
yeah, it's very catchy as well. So we're gonna play that next. Here's Prinz with Highs and Lows.
Follow at Represent Radio. Across all socials.
You've got 2 hits on your hands, bro, and it makes sense as to why so much people are gravitating towards you. Now, I'm gonna reel off some of the stuff that you've done in terms of highlights wise before we get into God. Currently 51 on the official singles chart, yeah?
Yeah.
You've been playlisted by 1&Extra, Kiss Fresh, number 9 on the Rap and Hip Hop iTunes chart, 4th on the Discovery Chart Shazam UK. Now, this is a lot of accolades to be having so very early on in your career. How does that make you feel, bro?
You know what? Like, it makes me feel good because, like, I know I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Like, with me, I work my socks off. Like, I work my socks off as if like I don't have time. When I do have time, but I just feel like I just have to be working as hard as I can from as early as I can, because I feel like the second you stop working and the second like you slow down, there's always going to be someone out there who's hungry and who's going to come and try to take your position. So like for me, it's like I have to work as hard as I can. So I feel good, but it's not like a case where I like relax and I'm like, oh, I've completed everything I need to. It's like I'm always working, always trying to put something out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. That's
let's go into God, bro.
Yeah.
Like, where does your journey begin with God? Like, for me, I'll be so honest right now, bro. Like, I got baptized at the end of last year, and I've just seen how God has kind of had some changes in my life. But it's a journey as well. It's not it's a marathon, not a sprint. So you continuously have to feed into God, and God will continue to pour into you. How evident and how real is God for you in your life?
Very much real. Like, I mean, I've been going to church. I still go to church like every Sunday when I can. Yeah. And when I can't, I do something to kind of like replace, like, do you get it? So like for me, God is very important. My mum, like, she's very on it. She's like, you know, when you have to give back to God.
Are you Nigerian?
Yeah. But I'm with it. Like, I understand where she comes from, and I feel like it wouldn't, where I'm at right now wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for it. Like, in every song I've made, I've mentioned God. So like, it's that's my way of giving back, like spreading the word a bit more in my songs. And yeah, like, I just feel like without him, I just wouldn't be where I'm at. So I always have to give back, and yeah, I feel strongly about it. So
I like the fact that you just make it somewhat kind of cool to just talk about God in your music. Yeah. As opposed to other people, they are aware of God, but they don't necessarily mention God in their music. You, it's like it's layered throughout the song. Yeah. And I would just say, like, obviously, at your point where you are right now, yeah, I feel like for me, it's just like one of those ones where even though it's evident and it's out there, what has been your, that's the question. What has been your highs and lows for you? So taking the song itself, what has been your highs and what's been your lows?
In life or just like my music?
Both, really?
You know, I'd say the lows is when no one believed in me, like
oh, really?
Yeah, so like in secondary.
Was this family or just friends?
Like friends. Okay. Like family always believed in me, but like, you know how African parents are. They
need to see the they need to see the before so like, anything.
So like, yeah, with like friends, like they were just all like mocking it, like in secondary and like primary. I didn't really, I had friends, but I didn't really have friends like that, and everyone was just like, there was just like no one believed in me. Like it was a case of like everyone was laughing about it, and then what really pulled the trigger was like someone was like, yo, what if Prinz actually makes it from music? The second that person said that was my fuel. From that day, my work rate was never this, like my work rate went here from that day onwards. And what's crazy is the guys who was mocking me, literally I think like a couple months ago, I remember seeing them, and they was waving at me as if like they're like friends. Are like, but those are the same guys who were saying I won't make it. Those are the same guys who were saying I should quit. Those are the same guys who were saying literally. So like, it's mad. Like, that's what even motivates me to keep on going. It's like proving, like, when I get hate, I love it. Okay. You get it? Like, it motivates me to keep on making music, because like, you don't prove haters wrong by responding to them. You prove haters wrong by proving haters wrong, by literally doing what they're saying you can't do.
Mic drop.
That's how you
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it, man.
That's how you do it. I mean, we're going to get into this next song, Beautiful Day. And then we're going to get into this game called High Low. Obviously, I created this through, obviously,
I see what you've done there.
You see what I did? You like that? Yeah. So, of course, just to give you a little bit of backstory, so the highs and lows, higher or lower, it's basically going to be a game centered around Spotify playlists. So it'll be obviously some of the biggest artists. Obviously, which Sunday you would hopefully get a collaboration with at some point. And it's a few of them, and you're going to guess within a time frame whether or not their song is who has a high or low monthly listener between the two.
Yeah.
Quick, fast paced, nice and simple. Let's see which ones you get right. But first up, here's Beautiful Day.
Follow at Represent Radio. Across all socials.
It's that time now for the game, and yes, that was Brenya with us featuring Tinea, and of course the main man himself, Prinz, with Beautiful Day. Let's get into the game. Are you ready, bro?
Always ready, man.
Always ready?
Always ready. Always ready.
It's called Higher or Lower. Had to pick this for you. Set the tempo. Let me just refresh your memory on the game itself. It's called Higher or Lower, Spotify edition. I give you a list of artists. I pair them up. You have to tell me whether or not they're higher or lower. Obviously, if they're correct, you will hear this sound. And if they're incorrect, you will hear this sound.
Okay.
You can play along at home. Let me know your thoughts. Do not cheat. Not that I can actually tell anyway, but yeah. But Prinz in front of me, you can't cheat anyway. So yes, higher or lower? Two artists, Drake or Adele. Who do you think has a higher or lower monthly listener?
Adele.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
So you think Drake has a higher monthly listener?
No. Adele has a higher monthly listener than Drake.
Than Drake?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The answer to that question is wrong. Drake has 74.9 million monthly listeners. Adele has 50.8 monthly listeners. On to the next one. Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole?
Why are these so tough? They're such thin margins.
They had to be in margins in terms of respective of careers, innit? So I had to make it as tight as possible. But yeah, Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole? Which monthly listener is higher and which one is lower?
I'm about to get all of these wrong.
Let's see what I got.
Kendrick Lamar
has a higher monthly listener than J. Cole.
No, J. Cole has a higher.
J. Cole has a higher monthly listener than Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. That's your final answer?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. That is absolutely wrong. J. Cole has 41 million monthly listeners, and Kendrick Lamar has 47.9.
But look at these margins, though.
Monthly listeners. They're very tight. They're very tight. We've got 3 more to get through. Let's try and get through them as quick as possible.
Cool. I'm going to get these ones right.
Billie Eilish versus Dua Lipa. Who has a higher monthly listener and who has a...
Billie Eilish has a higher
monthly listener than Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer? Bro, when I did this, I thought the same thing.
There's no way.
Yeah. Billie Eilish has 71 monthly listeners and Dua Lipa has 77.6.
But what are these margins? This must be the hardest high or low I've ever seen in my life.
It must be the hardest. It had to be irrespective
why am I not seeing Essential C and Prinz or something like?
You could have done that one. Dave and Stormzy. Those are the next two. Yeah. Who's got a high? Dave's got a high.
He just dropped Sprinter recently, so it's jumped.
It's jumped.
Yeah.
You're absolutely correct, bro. Dave has 27.3.
I was about to leave if you said Stormzy.
Stormzy had 10.9. Okay. To be fair, though, if you did Stormzy, I would understand.
Yeah.
But I had to make it as tight as possible. The last one now, Fredo and Nines. Who's got a higher monthly listener? Fredo. Yeah. Final answer. Yeah. Bro, correct. Fredo has 3.5 monthly listeners and Nines has 1.8 monthly listeners.
So now we got to reverse the clip, so 2 correct.
Is that what you want to do, yeah? Okay, cool. We got to make it look decent. It's 2 right, 3 incorrect. But nonetheless, I'm still going to give you a Haribo just to send you off on a good note as well. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Prinz. I appreciate you. Higher or lower? You didn't do too bad, to be fair.
Yeah.
They were tough.
Yeah.
They were very tough. I gave you 5. Not too bad. What's next? What's the next release? Any exclusives?
I actually got something I'm gonna post today, so we got a little something coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit.
All right, cool. Prinz, thank you so much.
Appreciate you.